Hi, I'm Sandra Ireland and I'm going to read for you an extract from my debut novel, Beneath the Skin. This is where Walt, the central character, finds himself in Edinburgh gazing into the window of a taxidermist studio. This is where he meets Alice, the taxidermist, for the first time. At the corner he turned left and came to a sudden stop when he spotted a sign lashed to some basement railings. Wanted, assistant, must be strong and not squeamish. Stone steps led into an abyss, and as he speculated about what was down there in the dark, the weight of his rucksack threatened to yank him off balance. The straps were digging into his shoulders, squeezing his chest and stopping his breath. He shrugged off the pack and wedged it in the sharp turn of the stair. Down below he found a dusty window and a closed door, and the sign above read simply, "Stuff it." He pressed his face to the window, scrubbing at the grime with the cuff of his jacket. Yellow eyes stared back at him, and he shied away, almost stumbling, over an antelope's head on a wooden shield leaning against the door jamb. Then he spotted a grey cat curled up in a basket. He prodded the creature gingerly with the toe of his sneaker. Nothing. A bell jangled as he opened the door. Floor-to-ceiling shelves of sparrows and magpies and rooks dominated the space, and there were tiny, delicate things too. Butterflies pinned to beams, a sharp-nosed shrew beside the till. The cold air smelled of death, but clinically so, as if all the decay had been leached out. A golden eagle dominated the single window, a chink of daylight accentuating the curved beak and the subtle crest of the wings. He'd never been so close to such a creature before. It was huge, magnificent, its power preserved in death. He stroked its feathers, dared it to blink, to tilt its head just a fraction. The hollowness inside him grew deeper. Yes, a woman emerged through a curtained doorway, revealing herself almost magically. He wasn't sure what he'd been expecting, but she'd taken him by surprise. She seemed too bright, too young, too fragile to be in a place of so much death. His eyes lingered on the fine detail, the long hair the colour of wheat, bird-like bones in her wrist as she tucked a strand behind her ear. She was wearing a stained white jumper and high leather boots. The only bit of shape about her that Walt could see was a slice of denim-clad thigh. He struggled to remember why he was there. Oh yes, the sign. She looked like the sort of person who would write in those jagged creative strokes. "You want an assistant?" he asked. She looked surprised. "Do I?" "The sign." He made a slight turn towards the door. "On the railings, I was just passing." "Oh, the sign." She nodded quickly. "Are you strong?" He was over 6 foot. What did she think? He didn't like the way she was looking at him. Women usually responded to him in a certain way. He seemed to tick the right boxes. But this woman was looking at him like none of that registered. Like she was seeing underneath, to the bits you're not supposed to see.